Alright, so it's finally here. Today I want to share with you the dice game that is my go-to game, and it's been through some changes. And anyway, I'm going to show you, and hopefully you can try it out for yourself and see what you think. And please let me know any ideas for doing this with the younger kids, because I need to make one for the younger kids because this is just so interactive and so awesome. So first thing I do is when I get to the reward slide, I say, today we're going to play a game. Can you choose a color? I got these on Amazon. I got like 100 of these, thanks mom, and I use them for my kids at home, but there's every color in there. There's a yellow in there somewhere. So then they choose a color. It's a girl, they usually choose pink. Oh, pink. Is pink your favorite color? When you do a good job, we will roll the dice and see what you get, and we have a fun game to play. Let's go, right? And then we start. So, about 5 minutes in, or whenever I feel like, we need a break, sometimes I push past the first 5 minutes because I take a little introduction time for 2 minutes. Anyway, so it's time now. Let's roll the dice and see what you get. Just kind of cup your hand and let it roll. And it's always the top that they get. So you got 6. So I want to show you the one I'm using now, but I'm also going to show you the one I used before, if I can find it. Anyway, and the lamination is definitely an issue, you guys, so I'm going to make another one soon. So number 6 is roll again. So I used to have number 6 be a free star, and that way if I noticed that the student needed to move along, I would just make them get a 6 and I'd say, oh, you got a free star, and move along. Okay, so that's always an option. I like free star better than roll again. Okay, and then right now I'm doing funny face, and so I say, oh, let's make a funny face. I'll go first. And I make a funny face, and it takes them a while to warm up to it, but they really like it. All right, and then at number 4 I have sing a song. So most of them don't want to sing a song, but sometimes I'll sing a little song, and sometimes they want to. And if they don't, guess what? You get to move on with your lesson. All right, and then number 3, I have draw and guess. So that's just me on the whiteboard. If you're playing this at the end of class for extra time killing, you can have them draw something and you guess. You can take turns. Number 2 right now I have, if you could meet someone famous, who would it be? This is more for my upper level, at least 4 and 5, and sometimes it's someone in basketball. Number 1 is would you rather. So would you rather be able to fly or breathe underwater? Or, would you rather travel to America or to Europe? So that's what I'm doing with my older kids right now. Let me see if I can find the old one. 1 second. Actually found my original. So I'm going to go backwards in time. This is the one I had just before the one I have now. So number 1 was animal guess. So I will describe an animal and you guess. And again, if you have time and you need a filler, have them make an animal sound and you guess. All right, number 2 is question. I'll ask you a question. Ask them anything. What's your favorite subject in school? What's your favorite food? Whatever, or whatever. And then 3 is favorite. So again, what's your favorite? Whatever. Good way to get to know your student. Number 4, I had to take this off because silly means something not so good in Chinese. It sounds like a word that means something not good. So I would change this to funny sentence, and I didn't really like this one. It was like, oh, today I rode an elephant to work and ate flowers for breakfast. Just something funny, but it didn't really work out very well. Number 5, I really like this one, true or false. So what I would do is grab my true or false right here, my goodies, and I would say, okay, I will say something and you guess if it is true or false. Teacher Danny likes dogs. True. Okay, and then they can take a turn. You say something and I will guess, and it can get really fun. It can get really silly. And it's a good way for them to tell you about themselves. All right, and then number 6 was free star. So this one was pretty good. I would just take this one out probably. Okay, now let's go back to the first time I did this. Number 1 is make up a dance. That was okay. Ask a question, true or false, animal guess, star, draw, and guess. So these are all, see the draw and guess, I brought that back. But this was my original, and I actually really like this really simple white glued onto a heavier piece of paper, not laminated because you don't get any of that glare. And it's fun to say, oh, you got 4, and let them read it, right? So that's it. And then rolling the dice, you just get used to it and you just show them what they got. And you have them say, what'd you get? So give it a try, you guys. Let me know. And my friend teacher Evelyn has a really good video, and I'll try to link it below. And it's a dice game where you draw pictures and you use shapes to make a face. It's also a dice game. So I'm going to link that because I want to try that. So that's it. In under 3 minutes, a new reward that you can try. Now, look out in the next video because I'm going to make a video about how to make these fortune tellers. And I've been using this in class and it's been really fun. And I have little fortunes written inside. So I will make a video. I want to make a big one. I'm over 3 minutes now. Shucks, under 5 minutes. I want to make a large one so that they have an easier time seeing it in the classroom. So watch for that video coming up. Thank you so much for watching. I'm all about sharing. So if you guys have anything you want to share, if you have a reward video you'd like to share, post it in the comments, you guys, because there's no sense in keeping this awesome stuff to ourselves, right? Thank you for watching and have happy teaching.